Hey guys, today we're doing a full face of K-Beauty. We're featuring Unicorn Glow, which was how this all started, and then I couldn't find all the products, so I'm like mixing and matching with other new products that are brand new to me. I haven't used them, but Unicorn Glow is now sold at CVS. So it's a K brand, a K-Beauty brand that's sold at CVS, and I bought it at Walmart. But in Mexico, we don't get all of the products, so I just had to work with what I had, and let's get started. A little tip for you guys: if you suffer from redness around your nose or anywhere in your face, adding a little bit of eye drops helps, because you know how it closes like your I don't know how to explain it because I'm like at a loss of words, but just like the way that it works to clear the redness out of your eyes, it also clears the redness from your skin. I'm not gonna say it's like completely gonna remove it, but it might work if you have a pimple or something. Like it might work a little bit, and to me it works. But let's see. I'm starting with everything is gonna be Korean except for my lip moisturizer, because I always moisturize my lips before doing my lips. I'm gonna go in with the Creme Shop, which I've found is pretty good, and they sell it in the US. And this is the Fresh CBD Mist Toner. I just got it today, and it does have a scent. I bought some of their serums, and I can show you guys the serums that I bought in a skincare review. Where I'll show you all of my Korean skincare, which I'll probably have to do 2 videos because it's too much, and I want to explain to you guys what they are. So this is a Unicorn Glow Hydrating Primer. They had a primer that was more for like lasting, and I am not super into those super lasting primers unless I'm going to a wedding, unless I'm going to a special event where I need my makeup to last a really long time. Otherwise, I am good to go with a hydrating primer. This has no radiance to it, but it does leave the skin really nice and hydrated. So for the foundation, I got 2 shades. This is a Unicorn Glow Hydrating Foundation, and I got 2 shades. I like the vanilla better for me, but I'll show you guys both just in case you're in between shades if you decide to buy this at CVS. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go wild over this because now you don't have to get Korean skincare online only. You can just go to the shop and get it. This is Buff. Is this Buff? No, sorry. This is vanilla and this is Buff, because I remember Buff being the darker one. So I'm gonna go in with vanilla because I feel like it suits my undertones better. I know my face looks kind of red, so I need to counteract the redness. So I don't want to go with a peachy shade, but I am gonna mix a few drops. I'm gonna go with a few drops of Buff, like a tiny bit. Because I do like to mix my foundation sometimes, and the rest is gonna be vanilla. So vanilla's obviously the lightest shade, not the lightest in the range, but like the lightest between these two. And okay, the consistency is very creamy, but not like creamy in a heavy way. I'm seriously stoked, you guys. I don't know what to expect. I think this brand is based in LA, but I don't know what to expect from from an American Korean brand. Because the products are made in Korean. It's just the company is American. So I like that the products are made in Korea, because like that's like the whole point of K-Beauty, you know? Like, why are you gonna buy K-Beauty that's not made in Korea? I don't know. Maybe I have some products that are K-Beauty and are not even made in Korea, and I have no idea. But I usually just check the side or the back of the product that it says made in Korea or made in anywhere in Asia. So most of them are made in Korea. I'm gonna take a look at my foundation. I'll zoom you guys, I mean not zoom you guys, but get close to you guys. The foundation looks gorgeous. It looks like skin. like your skin but better kind of thing. This is more like a BB cream with a little bit more coverage than a BB cream. And I don't have a concealer. I don't have a Korean concealer, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit under my eyes. Just whoops, 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 what am I doing? A little bit of this under my eyes to see if I can conceal some of the dark circles. And I think it's gonna do the job well. Let's see. Yep, it's all right. Oh, I ran out of product. Give me a little bit more. I'm gonna build up the coverage a little bit more just so that you guys can see how sheared out it can be, which I already showed you how sheer it can be. And I'm gonna build it up a little bit just so that you guys can tell how much coverage this has. So I'm focusing on the red areas of my face, which is where I like to add most of my foundation. All right, so definitely kind of covered my under eyes. Like, I'm not the type of person who needs like a bunch of under eye concealer to make sure that I have like 0 under eye circles. Like, I don't really mind having a tiny bit show up. I feel like it looks more natural. But if you're going like full glam, I understand that you want like 0 showing of your under eye circles. But the thing I don't have is a bronzer. And I completely forgot to pick up a bronzer from my stash. I don't even think I have a Korean bronzer yet. So we're just gonna go with the flow and do the kind of Korean look that is just like cute. So cute and not like super like sculpted and stuff. This is from Rom ND. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and it comes with a little puff. I'm not a fan of little puffs, but let's try the little puff and add this. Okay, the puff is working pretty well. I'm adding this to my cheeks, but I'll focus more on here at some point, you'll see, because that's where Koreans focus their peachy, I mean not peachy, their blushes, you know, just because I want to look awake. But I might add a little bit of this to my forehead because it's not too pink, and this might work to just like look like I have a little bit of sun, a little bit on my nose. This might work to just make me look healthier. Okay, I don't want to add too much because I do want to show you guys the Unicorn Glow blushes, which is the brand that we're mostly focusing on. This is a Unicorn Glow in the shade Honey. Okay, Honey. Let's see. And it does look like a nice honey shade. I mean, honey as in like it's not too bright, it's not too pink. It's more of a muted shade, which is kind of like what I added on the rest of my face. So we're gonna see. I'm not sure how pigmented this is, so we're gonna add a little bit to that area that I was telling you guys about of the cheeks, and this is pigmented. I was not expecting it to be pigmented, and it is, but we'll blend until it's not pigmented. Well, not too pigmented. I like to add a little bit of blush to my nose when I'm doing this like Korean cute. I said never, like in my other videos, I know I said never smile and apply it, but like if you're smiling and applying it, make sure you apply it at the top, you know, not like here. So then, do I like this shade? Let's see. I'm gonna add it where I didn't add the rest of the shade. And yes, I like this shade. Look how healthy my skin looks. Like, it doesn't look chalky, which I hate chalky powders. I feel like it ruins the whole mood of like going with like a really cute face. There's so many chalky powders out there, and like, yeah, you can like tap the crap out of them and then put it on your hand and then apply it, but it will certainly look chalky on your cheeks. Like, I don't know. I think I've tried quite a few brands that I don't like their blushes. Most of the time I like them. I'm not super picky, but we're gonna go in with the Unicorn Glow highlighter. I think they had a cream highlighter, well, not here, but I think they sell it, and I am into cream highlighters. I like layering both. So let's see what this looks like. I hope it's not a golden highlighter, because I am not into very golden highlighters since my skin is not dark. It just looks like too fake. But this is definitely adding a beautiful sheen, and it's not golden. This looks like this. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. It's very light, which I don't mind at all. See? It's very, very light, which is a good thing. I don't like that whole stripe of, that huge stripe of, guys, every time I film, I forget the words, that huge stripe of highlighter on my cheeks. So since it's such a light highlighter, I'm actually gonna add it right here as well. Just to, like, instead of brightening up this area, I wanna brighten up my whole cheek area and just give it like that super healthy look. I'm gonna go obviously on under my eyebrows. Please excuse me for my short-term memory loss. Like, I don't understand what happens. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Let's see if this actually looks like something on the nose because it's so light. But I just squeeze my like a very light fluffy brush and then add it to my nose instead of using like a tiny brush, but they both work. Oh, it actually does look nice. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more to the tip. The thing is, like, the makeup always looks so much better in person depending on the lighting. Like, I know some people have amazing lighting and they look so much better with the lighting, and then people like me who have crappy lighting look so much better in person. Not that I'm like, oh, I'm so good looking in person, just saying, like, the makeup just looks better in person. So I'm gonna get close so you guys can kind of tell what the makeup is looking like. It looks really healthy and I'm liking it. I shouldn't add more blush. I know that. I'm just like, my face is like always asking for more blush. So I'm just gonna go in with this Twinkle Pop eyeshadow palettes. I found this little eyeshadow palettes and this Roman Andy are quite expensive for what they are. And this is like super chunky glitter that I feel like Koreans don't like that, like Pat McGrath glowy sheen. Maybe they do, but like they focus more on this kind of glitter. Let me show you guys. It's like this really chunky glitter, and they just do their eyes and add that chunky glitter to their eyes. I don't really understand, but it's their look, you know. It's just what they like, and that's totally fine. And I'm now going with this like inner corner highlighter to see, and you need to tap it a lot. I can't even see it. It's here. Like, oh, I'm gonna need a lot of that. So I'm gonna start. Let's see how this goes, you guys, because I don't have any experience with this. Is powdery. It has a lot of fallout. I don't have experience with Asian K-beauty eyeshadows, except with M Cosmetics eyeshadows, but their eyeshadows are incredibly good. I'm actually waiting for a package. I just received a package from M Cosmetics with some products that I ordered, but I'm waiting for all their new launches, which is like their deliciously looking baby soft lip product. Like, apparently that product makes your lips look just perfect, like super natural, and just like blurs the lines on your lips. Like, I feel like they've been working on that. I'm not gonna extend it all the way out because I know Koreans don't extend it that much, just all the way to the brow end. And her eyeshadows are amazing, so I don't know, like, there's no complaints with her eyeshadows, but I'm not sure if all Korean eyeshadows are as good as her eyeshadows, because I don't even know where she manufactures her eyeshadows. So I'm adding a little bit of this pink, no, this purple. Like, I'm deepening up with this, adding a little bit of this purple to the rest of my lid. And I have no idea where I'm going with this because there's not a lot of options. So I'm gonna do my inner corner. Let's hope we can get a little bit of color with this shade. It's like driving me nuts because it doesn't, like, I feel like you have to really rub it in, like really rub it in and see if it actually applies. I'm gonna splash it with a bit of water, of face mist, and see if that helps the product stick to my inner corners. Got it all wet. You guys, I don't have like a legit filming room. Like, I film in the bathroom, as you can tell, because I have natural lighting here, and I don't mind not having like a specific room for that. And as you can tell, it did add a little bit of inner corner highlight, which is pretty cute. But I know that if I wouldn't have sprayed it, it would have all flown everywhere because it's very flaky. Like, look at that. Look at the brush. It's flaky. Like, so you definitely need to mist it. Would I pay whatever I paid for this again? I remember it not being cheap. Not super expensive, but not being cheap. And I would definitely not pay for it again. But then again, there's people who might love this look and they're like, oh, that's the perfect cute little palette, that's all I need, and that's perfectly fine. Like, you don't need to all love the same palettes. So I don't know, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of this super chunky glitter, like, see how chunky it is, to my eyes. Cause that's like the look that you go for. See, it looks super interesting. Like, look at that. And then I'm gonna add a little bit to the other side. So I don't know if I should use the Rome ND palette because I don't know if I should add more chunky glitter to my eyes. I should do a whole video on more Korean skincare, and makeup, and actually get more use out of this palette, but I am gonna use it a little bit. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use this this beautiful whitey shade, like creamy shade, and add a little bit more to my inner corners to really make them pop, and then go in a little bit here. All right, yeah, and a little bit on the other eye. I feel like this palette is just if you want glitters, because there's no matte shades in here, but this one actually has shimmery glitters, not just chunky glitters. For my bottom lid, I'm gonna go back to this one, add a little bit of the dark purple one, whatever this is, like dark purple, dark chocolate, whatever it is. This is a dark purpley chocolatey color. I'm gonna add that under my eyes because I don't know if you guys know this trend that in Korea, like, it looks good to have this area like a little fat and like plumped up. So it has a name. I'll tell you guys the next time that I do Korean makeup. It's called Ayul or something eyes, and they like try to make this darker, and then they add a little bit of like light shadow to make that area like puff up. That's just like what they like. So we're gonna try to puff up that area with this one. Oh, it is chunky. Let's see. Oh god, oh god. Okay. Oh god. I'm getting a lot of fallout right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a lot of fallout. But I don't mind the glitter fallout. Like, I actually think it's kind of cute. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's different. I'm gonna add some of this chunky glitter. This is super, super dry and chunky. Look at the glitter, you guys. They have such interesting glitters. And I'm gonna add that to the top of my lid. This is exciting. See? It looks interesting. Let me do the other side. I'm having fun, you guys. This is so different from what I'm used to, and it's fun. It's fun. It's a different kind of look. Let me add more. Okay. What do we think? I'm still missing mascara, and I know that's gonna help a lot, but I don't know what else I want to add. I'm gonna go crazy and just add even more glitter, because I'm just gonna make this a super glittery eyeshadow look, just so that you guys can get an idea of how glittery and crazy you can get. I think I might add some of this shadow. No, that would be too crazy. I'm gonna add some of this to my lower lids and make that puffy eye look. But let's see if that's the right move. I got a specific pen. I ordered it to make that puffy eye look, and hopefully it works well. So more glitter on my under eyes. Sorry, guys. Purple, purple, purple. This purple on my under eyes. I don't care if I have a lot of fallout. It looks kind of like ethereal, like just like ethereal looking shiny eye. I don't know, guys. It's not for everyone. I understand. And now I'm gonna add even more with my finger of this, which is like a coppery shade. And I'm gonna add more all the way to my brows. So all the way to the brows. Yep. I'm not hating this, you guys. I know they do it a lot more subtly. And this is going all the way to the brows as well. I feel like it looks cute. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna powder my face before I do before I try the Unicorn Glow Mascara. This is from Misha, and it's a pastel macaron powder, which has 3 shades: yellow, green, blue, and pink. And you know, this kind of shades, when you blend them together, what you get is like, it's like, what is it called? When you just get rid of, it just blends in so that you don't have like redness, or it cancels, that's what it is. It cancels different shades that you don't want on your face. And this powder so far is very thin. I'm liking it. I'm gonna add a little bit under my eyes, a little bit here. I like this powder a lot, you guys. I don't know if you can tell, but my face does look better with the powder. I'm not going in with the powder all the way here because I want to keep that shiny, but I like adding it here just to give it like the chiseled look, because I'm not using bronzer, so it almost looks like I'm using bronzer, you know, but I'm not. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Unicorn Glow to my forehead. I know it's a blush, but there's no rules in makeup, you guys. And if you like the way it looks, go ahead and do it. Do it, do it, do it. And like, that's the funnest part about makeup. You can play with it, make a mess, maybe sometimes get amazing looks, and like be surprised, you know, and just like, oh, I just found a new way to do my makeup and it's incredible. And I'm gonna add a little bit more blush here. Okay. Oh, forgot the other side. See, now it looks like I have a bit of a tan, but it's all blush. It's all blush. So that's the cool thing about makeup, you guys. I like playing with makeup even when I don't have like everything to play with it. Like, just, how do I explain it? Just like multitasking with different products, like maybe products that are not made for your cheeks. I'll put some like lip product on my cheeks. If it's like a matte color and I want a matte cheek, if it's like a glossy sheen and I want a glossy cheek, using just like eyeshadow shades to contour your nose, contour your face a little bit. Like, there's so much you can do with, oh, I'm forgetting my eyebrows. I'm using Moira. No, Moira is made in China, so I can use Moira. Yes. Let's try the Moira, because I have here obviously my favorite She Glam pencil, but this Moira pencil, I tried it once and it's also amazing. The only reason why I like the other one a little bit more is because you get the both sides. But this Moira one, let me see. I wanna see what it does on my hands. Yeah, so it doesn't glide as creamy. You have to like go in a little bit, a few times. But you can get the look for sure for cheap. Yeah, I think this pencil, for the price, it won't disappoint. I just feel like it leaves a little bit of patches because it doesn't go on as smoothly. And I'm gonna do that straight brow. You know how Koreans usually do a straight brow? I'm gonna try to do it as straight as possible. You guys cannot see anything, I'm sorry. Okay, what am I doing? Let's see. Okay, I think that's kind of straight. The thing is, like, I also don't like maneuvering too much with my natural eyeshadow shape. Unless I was like a professional makeup artist and I could get my eyebrows to be straight and look amazing, I will not play around with it that much because it just changes your features and sometimes it can look bad. Like, changing the shape of your brow, I feel like the whole point of brow products is to like enhance and maybe change the shape a little bit the way you would like it. If you like, yeah, change the shape a little bit, but not like a crazy amount that you just look like a different person. That kind of makeup is fun, you know, like looking like a different person is fun too. But it's just like there's occasions to wear makeup where you look like a different person. I don't know if I should do a little, no, not with this. A little tip. I'm not sure if this is gonna work with all the glitter. A little tip liner with my brow pencil. Yeah, it worked. Oh, it broke off. I had a feeling it was gonna break off because the glitter is so chunky that that it was gonna break. If I'm gonna go with a subtle look, I don't like to outline everything. I just like to do this two little lines and it works perfectly fine. Actually, you know what I can do also is like add a little bit of this under my eyes to make it seem like it's a little darker. And it's working. It is working. See, that's the magic about playing with makeup. You can use makeup for everything. Like sometimes I won't get a full face of a brand because I know that I can play around with different things and get the looks that I want. Like sometimes I won't get like a cheek product because I know that I can add the lip product to my cheeks and just play around, you know. But there's a lot of reviews coming on this channel from like specific brands, but that's like the most expensive way to do YouTube videos because you buy it, you make one review with that specific brand, and all those 10 products that you bought are like gone because now you can't make, I mean, of course you can make more videos with those products. This is the Unicorn Glow Volume and Curling Mascara. The thing is like, okay, now you've showed all these new products and how are you gonna show them again, you know? So like, give me ideas. Should I do like, because I'm gonna do a full face of YSL, full face of Rare Beauty. I have those already. Full face of Givenchy. I don't remember what else. Full face of Benefit. I don't remember what. Oh, full face of Charlotte Tilbury. This is a good mascara, you guys. It's a good mascara. It's very natural looking. Definitely curls your lashes. This is a really good mascara. I like it a lot. I was not expecting anything from this mascara. But see, like, it looks super natural. Did I get it on my eye? No. Yeah, looks good. So anyways, if I'm doing a full face of like everything Charlotte Tilbury, then I'm like, okay, how am I gonna show this new product from Charlotte Tilbury that just came out if I already showed it on my full face? I don't know if I'm gonna do like second impressions, because I don't want to use my products just once and spend like $1,000 on two brands and just make one video for each. You know, that sounds crazy to me, and I'm not down to like, it's not only about overspending, it's just like about like accumulating makeup. I'm not into that. I already have way too much makeup, and like I feel bad having that much makeup and letting it accumulate. So give me ideas on how to make videos on one brand, and then use it again. Or I can do like favorites from each brand and do a full face with my favorites from different brands. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely going a more exaggerated look than what a K-beauty queen would do. Like, well, maybe a pop queen would do something a little outside of their comfort zone like this. But like regular people walking around on the streets in Korea, I'm sure they have a lot less makeup on. I'm gonna go with the Unicorn Glow Creamy Velvet Lip in the shade 03 Nude. And I love Korean lip looks. This is definitely, it is a nude pink, so they're not wrong. I love Korean lip products, but it's hard to get shades that match my Latin, like my Latin vibe. But now, like, if the color is way too bright for you or anything, like you can just, what I like to do is like spreading it around instead of lining it. I learned this from Mexican Pamela Segura. She's a Mexican makeup artist and she's amazing. Just instead of overlining, blend it outside of your lip line and see the lips look bigger, but with no lining. And now I'm just gonna add the Unicorn Glow Luminous Gloss in the shade Diamond. I hate getting the color on my lip gloss and then the one not being clear anymore. But this is not really making it look dirty. Look, a little bit. I am a gloss queen. I mean, I don't add this much gloss throughout the day because that would just be uncomfortable to have so much gloss during the day. but I wanted to add enough gloss for you guys. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? The final look of K-Beauty featuring Unicorn Glow, and I like it. I would go out like this. I just want you guys to see the eye up close. I'm not sure if you can see it. I feel like it's a beautiful eye. Different, very different for sure. But I'm happy with my look. And anyways, you guys, as I always say, I'm so happy that you guys are here. Today I turned 1K and one person wrote, like, you turned 1K, and I was so excited that they wrote that on the comments. You guys, I know 1,000 followers for most people is nothing. For me, it's so much, because that means 1,000 people. If you put them in a room, it's a lot of people who are watching my videos, and that is so exciting. And that means that I can keep doing this. So please subscribe. You won't regret it. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is you unsubscribe and that's it, you know, but you won't regret it, because I'm really putting in a lot of work into this, and I'm gonna make sure the videos are fun, that they're informative, and that you really get an idea of which products to spend your money on. You know, that's kind of like what I'm going for, like showing you products from each brand, just so you know, like, okay, I want something from Charlotte Tilbury, but what's worth it and what's not. And sometimes just reading reviews online is so like hard to really get a good picture of what the products are gonna look like on you. So thank you guys again for being here. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.